right. Uh, Good morning, afternoon, and evening to wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Speed Gaming 2. We are broadcasting here the ALTTPR main tournament of 2023. We got Legendary Moon on tracking today. I am SmirkJD, and I am joined by Willie in the commentary booth. How are you doing today, Willie?
Yeah, good evening or good morning or good afternoon. Yeah, I'm feeling fine. Could be a very nice race today. How are you, dude?
I am doing outstanding as well. Thank you so much for asking. So we
Yeah,
have Tylersalt versus GanonsGoneWild today. They should be getting started here in about 40 seconds. Briefly, they are both in Group D, and both of them are 1-0 right now versus you, Willie. Isn't that right?
that's totally fine. That's
All
totally
right.
correct.
You want to
Yeah.
share your feelings about that?
It was two. First seed was Map Compass Shuffle versus GGW, and the other one was Fat Keys. So yeah, was a good race, both of them. But yeah, it's
Oh.
okay. So
Yeah,
it's.
it's really interesting, since last year we have been doing this tournament with a variation of modes, right? We have 5 different modes that could be randomly thrown at you at any point. So today we got standard boots, but yeah, like it could be McBoss or Invrosia, and there's like a couple other modes, right?
Yeah, that's
Um,
right, man.
so with standard boots, which is what we got today, you start with the boots, but no sword. You will be getting a random weapon. It could be one of, I think, 7, right? The bow, the fire rod, the hammer, either of the canes, a sword, and bombs.
And bombs, that's fine.
Yeah. What do you
That's
think we're
totally
gonna get
correct.
today?
Oh, I'm hoping for bombs. I like the bomb standard start, so my guess is bombs. What about you?
Oh gosh, I always hope for a sword. Just make it like Cas Boots. But here we
Yeah.
are. We are started. We're off with Tylersalt versus GGW. I missed the uncle message.
Oh, I'm
Um,
too. I never read that. So
Looks like GGW is about 4 seconds ahead in the timer. I'm not sure if it's going to be like synced later, but and good on GGW for not bonking into that bush. It's so, if you're used to Kaz boot, there it is. See, Tylersalt
yeah,
did it.
there's is. We got a bow. We got a bow.
Oh, bow start. Honestly, bow is one of my least favorite starts. I'm so bad. I'm a horrible archer. So let's see if they can show us how it's supposed to be done here.
Yeah.
Now, not too important, but these guards will eventually drop a bomb. This price pack has a bomb in it, like I think it's the 6th drop or so, but they have boots already, so getting to the back of escape through the bonkable wall will be just fine for them.
Yeah. Now we are in the castle. Now the show can begin.
Yeah. All right, looks like, what's Tylersalt up to here? Yeah, looks like they did sync up the time, so we are about a full room or 2 ahead on GGW side.
Tyler needs to be careful here, yeah. Safety out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one difficulty about standard boots. You don't have that sword, so you can't just dash through the enemies. You end up hitting everything, and it can be really dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. It's a strange feeling to run in the castle without the sword, in my opinion.
Oof, that was close.
Oh yeah, right on the pit.
Din the human in chat, GGW about 3 bonks ahead. It's true. Tylersalt has demonstrated some of the bonks for us here today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what that was, P-Train. I believe Tylersalt was trying to death warp at the beginning. I think he took an extra hit of damage that he didn't intend to take and might have just been trying to death warp to recover his hearts, and then decided to go ahead and just move on without doing that and picking up hearts along the way.
That could be the reason, yeah.
So far, none of the chests have given us anything all that interesting. So one of those things that like, you know, sometimes escape is just loaded with goodies. And in those types of seeds, it's like your mind automatically starts thinking, "Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a jet seed." At least my mind does. I'm always anxious for jet seeds, but um, but in this seed so far, we haven't gotten anything interesting. So now in my mind, it's like, "Oh gosh, this is gonna be one of those seeds."
Yeah, could be. I mean, overloaded castle or overloaded village could be nice, but could be a nightmare as well. So
Mm. Very nicely done there by GanonsGoneWild, shooting the arrow preemptively to make his dash line all the way down that hallway. Really showing us some really good execution here, even at the beginning of Escape with the bow. Demonstrating, like, you know, experience and comfort.
yeah,
Getting to the
definitely.
back here under 4 minutes is quite good in
Really good.
standard without boots. I mean, even with boots, it's really good.
Reds are a bit of trolling GGW here, but
Yeah.
he got an arrow. 5 arrow drop.
Oh, there's the bat now too. Oh my gosh, the
Oh
enemies.
yeah.
Sometimes, man, sometimes the enemies just feel like they're out to get you. Like
Yeah,
sometimes
my
they're nice
favorite.
and they behave.
We found a half magic here in Dark Cross. That's nice to have.
Yeah.
Good, a goodie.
One thing you will not find in the open hard mode,
Yeah.
but it isn't exactly progression either. It's nice to have, but ooh, almost got that rat.
Almost sniped.
Yeah.
Now we got 3 items on back of escape.
Yeah, let's see
Yeah.
what we get here.
Yeah.
Oh, a
Okay.
cape. All right, Aga confirmed, right?
Oh
Early
yeah,
cape.
definitely.
Oh gosh.
We need
I don't
lamp and
believe.
sword, and then let's
Yeah.
go.
I don't believe we saw either of them do a map check yet, so we still don't know the crystal pendant layout.
Yeah, no of them. I've checked map.
All right, there is GGW finishing up Escape with a sub 530.
That's strong.
Very strong, yep. And gonna go ahead and continue off in the Kakariko direction here. Some people like to switch it up a little bit. Sometimes they'll save and quit after this chest and like go do other things before going to Kakariko.
But a bit of money is not that bad in that case.
Nah. 20 bucks in Bonk Rocks.
Yeah.
There's the map check.
Hey.
All right, all regular crystals in the light world.
Hmm.
Which is a nice sign. I like that. I like that. I like seeing all crystals in the light world. They're easier dungeons.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, increases the chance of like Turtle Rock being a pendant.
Yeah. Or Maya, or both
Or
of them.
Meyer, or both. Yes,
Yeah.
both of those being pendants. Look, I like it when it's Meyer, Turtle Rock, and Ice Palace are all pendants.
Yeah,
That's my favorite.
that's really good. But could be a nightmare too, if pendant
Could
has
be.
progression.
Ooh,
Nice
Spear
push.
Zero
Rep.
Flippers. Early flippers, it's like one of the. Oh, I did not see that. Did you see
I
what was?
didn't.
Oh,
I
it's
didn't.
money. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, early flippers. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, it just opens up all of these, or you know, Sphere Zero flip, or not Sphere Zero, but like flippers checks over in the Zora area. But you know, it could be completely empty, and it's the flippers are just like, oh no, it's just for Swamp Palace or Ice Palace later. Nah,
Yeah.
don't even. So it's annoying. It's hard to like, do I follow or do I not?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. That is could be really annoying, indeed.
And GGW demonstrating the bonk rocks over here before going into Kakariko. You can bonk them to get bombs. Gonna go ahead and pick up a couple of those before heading into Kak.
Yeah, with 2, it is fine.
Yeah, usually with 2, you have enough to be able to buy more at the end if you haven't found any.
But nice price pack here on the tree pole.
Yeah,
Another
Tylersalt.
couple of bombs.
Yep. So it doesn't have to do the bonking. Saved a little bit of time there.
Lion's hideout is empty.
Yeah.
Nothing special here. Okay.
So
Yeah.
cape,
Yeah.
bow, and flippers.
The good old Kakariko checks.
Yeah, good thing GGW did get bombs there though, because there were no bombs in Blind's hut. So a little
And
more
the glove.
instruction. A glove.
Oh, he has to buy bombs if no. Okay, never mind.
Well, he did buy them, just they were pretty expensive.
Yeah.
3 bombs for $100. I don't know.
Kind of scam. Okay.
I imagine, unless he finds more bombs here, I imagine he might go ahead and buy some at the shop.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I would do the same. I guess.
Whereas Tylersalt probably won't.
GGW won't do if they are. No. Powder.
Ooh, powder. Powder is always fishy to me because it's like, oh, what if there's a hammer in like Mini Moldorm Cave or something? Then it's like, ah, dang it, I could have checked it first time through CAC.
It's right. I mean, it's a nice safety when you get it, but it's an extra check, so possible. Well, yeah, potential extra check. Oh, we got a hook shot here. Nice racing game.
Okay, that's, I mean, glove and hook shot. You can sequence break the mountain. No lamp, but I mean, pretty sure these guys can do the dark room mountain without too much difficulty, even without a sword.
Yeah, definitely.
Arya Stark in chat, bat hype begins to percolate. Oh my gosh. Yeah, flips and hookshot. Another Lucid Nimbus in chat pointing out Swamp Anyone. Another interesting thing about flippers and hookshot is Aga. Remember, we have that cape, right? Getting into the dark world through Aga with the flippers and the hookshot, you can go all the way around through the river up top by Catfish. So so like, to me, this is like even more signaling of Aga, right? I mean, you still want to find like at least the Moon Pearl first. Like, you still go and do your Sphere 0 and try to find the Moon Pearl. But if they get a lamp here soon and a sword, I think my plan would be like, let's do Aga. This is what it wants me to do.
Yeah, definitely. It's Mini Moldorm Cave here. Here's the hammer.
All right, that hammer. That so remember what I said about the bat? We have magic bat available now. Mini Moldorm Cave with the hammer. But that also makes the Aga even less likely now, because hammer, glove, chances are there's a Moon Pearl somewhere.
Yeah. I think GGW skipped the Lightning Swamp, I guess it's called.
The dam?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, and it looks like Tylersalt is going all the way to Agena over here. You know, this is one of those plays that a lot of people skip. That if something is over here, it can take a while before the person that skipped it gets here. Most people like to come here after like Flute and Mitts and Mirror, and then combine it with Checkerboard Cave and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, GGW demonstrating the water walk here, coming out of Ice Rod Cave. You can dash along the side to get the water walk as long as you jump down off of a ledge.
Got blue mail on the island. I guess we don't see that today.
Yeah, I don't think that the runners will pick it up. Maybe if, they're on the way to Ice Palace from the Dark World for whatever reason, with the mirror in hand, they might, but probably not.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we have enough money for Zora, so
Yeah.
totally fine. Good hookshot cave 2 on Tyler's side.
Mhm. All right, red meringue and a little bit extra cash over here before going over to Zora.
Which we had a hard container. I guess we don't see that too.
Nah, highly doubt it.
So now,
Hey,
Hey.
Zora with a sword. It's a really expensive sword, but honestly, like, worth, right? Just the first sword is more like a boots upgrade. You can dash through enemies and bushes now, like,
yeah,
totally worth. Uh-oh. Tyler having a little problem trying to set up the water walk here, but he got it.
should fine. Oh,
All right, looks like GanonsGoneWild is heading over to Eastern. This is a crystal, and it is full clearable. It is not entirely in logic just yet, but without a lamp or at least a fire rod to beat it. Hey, early flute and Sahas.
got our ocarina. That's nice.
Yes. All right, and we also get logical mountain access with that flute, so
Yeah. Oh,
oops.
oh, that's unfortunate.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah. Tyler with the exact same route here as GGW.
hmm Yeah, basically following along GGW's footsteps here, at least up until Zora. We'll see what he decides to do.
Yeah.
Most of the time difference here you see is that Tylersalt did go to the dam and all the way to Agena, including scouting Desert Palace Ledge. And also, some execution here and there.
So let's see what is in Eastern.
Eastern almost always has nothing. Like sometimes it's like, okay, here's two crate. Like sometimes it'll be like, here's like 2 items, and then most of the other time it's like, there's nothing here. It's just a crystal you gotta beat. Okay, looks like, let's see. Well, yeah, let's see where Tylersalt is going here. Looks like towards Eastern as well.
Got a shovel.
And a shovel. Okay, well, one nice thing about this is when they go back to activate the flute, they'll be able to check the magic bat as well as the shovel. So,
Yeah, it would be a nice route.
all right, looks like GGW is playing it safe here and going and checking this dark room here.
Yeah.
Very nice hammer dash there by Tylersalt to get to the back of Saha.
With his flute.
All right, we got both players basically doing the exact same thing. Again, with the only difference being Tylersalt having gone to Desert Palace Ledge and Agena.
Upcoming room on GGW side could be a bit scary in the darkness, but I think it should be fine.
Yeah. This room with the fire rod isn't so bad. Without either, you have to find where this I forget what they're called, Igors, I think.
Igor, yeah.
Yeah, and then once you find it, then you have to move to make it move towards you, and then. But
Yeah,
looks like he's done it just fine there.
That room is called Gifted with Greenies. I like that name.
Oh. That's the official name for that room?
That's the official name, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, we have the Zelda Gamer room. Very nice room. Could be very annoying because of the RNGs.
Yeah, you were saying. Nicely done.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go. And good drops there by the little enemies in here. Got some extra money.
Interesting strat here on GGW side. Never seen that on normal Amos. I see that on ice Amos, but not on the normal one. But nicely killed.
Yeah.
That is first crystal. Very nice.
Crystal number 1. Yep, sub 20. Crystal number 1. All right. I wonder where he'll go. Probably go over to Kakariko to activate the flute, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I would probably check Magic Bat and Shovel while I'm there, and then head up to the mountain afterwards. But we'll see what he decides to do. It's one of those things where still no Moon Pearl, right? So
yeah,
kind of want to play things safe until you have that.
Tylersalt skipped the Eastern Palace Big Key chest, yeah.
I mean, honestly, I've gotten used to skipping that chest now. Like it's almost never anything, especially when you like have early access to it, no lamp, and it's like, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
It was an item, so I could see it being something that like sits in the back of his mind, but at this point, once you skip it, it's like you never go back unless it's your last location.
Yeah, but this chest could be very annoying.
Going back to it.
Yeah. It could be everything. Fire Rod, Sumaria, everything could be there. But that skip is totally fine. In this situation, you got no lamp, as you said, so yeah. We know it's only 3 bombs, so everything is okay.
It's one of those things. Oh, Magic Bat paying off with mitts. Oh my god.
Huge.
See, this is why you do Saha's Closet and Mini Moldern Cave before going to Kakariko. You could have had those a long time ago. It's weird that's the Moon Pearl that's the struggle here. Like, what does this game want from us?
I think it is on a mountain.
Yeah, it's gotta be, right? And this would be nice too, like for both of them. Like having the Moon Pearl, or if they find the Moon Pearl up here, they can full clear the mountain, right? They have the hook shot. So this is really good. Did GanonsGoneWild check the shovel? I don't know if he.
I guess no. I don't know. I guess no.
I don't remember. Okay, so he skipped it. Thank you, Moon.
Did,
Our tracker, Legendary Moon, on top of it. He did not actually check the shovel on the way to CAC, but. And there it is. Free Moon Pearl.
Unlogic Moon Pearl now.
It is out of logic, yeah. So the game wants you to have the lamp before finding this.
Yeah.
Wow, this is something.
So now you can clear the whole mountain.
Yeah.
Including Hera.
Yeah, entire mountain is available. Hera's available. He's got to be a little bit careful here with his heart situation.
Yeah.
Is this a Spike Cave first? Oh, I like it. Spike Cave first. This is great. With half magic and cape. Very
Right,
nice
but
wall here.
half magic, yeah, half magic.
All right, Tylersalt got his mitts and is activating his flute. I imagine he'll be heading up to the mountain here shortly too. And wow, Canis to Maria there in Spy Cave.
That's
very
huge.
nice. Okay, you know, like this is a trolley light world, but it's starting to look very like what Fire Rod is almost certainly required. You know, if Turtle Rock and Mire are both pendants, then we don't even need like medallions. Like what we could be very close to go mode. Like
Yeah.
we'll see, right? We need to know the crystal information, but
Could be a very fast seed. Could. I say could.
yeah. I like
everything
this King's Tomb check over here by Tylersalt as well.
Yeah.
It's available, it's there. Not too bad. All right, let's see what we got on the mountain. Master Sword.
That's good. We are fine on swords. Tempered would be nice. Shield.
And our first shield. Hooray, shields.
Silvers.
And silvers. What? Oh my gosh. Lamp on pyramid. I don't think. Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, you could have lamp on pyramid. Wait, can
Funny.
you? Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be so weird. So that you can get your lamp logic to get the moon pearl here on the mountain. How weird.
Got another shield on floating island. I guess we will never see that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would grab it. I would rush it after the mirror.
Now we
right,
see.
Ganon.
Yeah, our Hera play.
Yep. And this is how you do this without the mirror, right? You do the Light World Mountain, you come over here to Hera, and then you go back and you do the Dark World Mountain. Unless you're me and you do the Dark World Mountain and you find the mirror, because you get lucky.
There's the lamp.
all right. Now our moon pearls and logic, lamp and Hera. And that's a nice find here in Hera too, because you can do the basement if you feel you need to.
Ice pot here.
Yeah, very, very quick Hera pot by GGW.
Star buffers.
So we know the big key is down in the basement, but we've already found one item, or both items. That's both items.
Both item house, yeah.
Yeah, so no basement required anymore. Lamp and $20.
Good bumper skip here. We got Moldon.
Yep, this is my worst enemy. I hate this guy. He always knocks me off. I don't know how. I have like 100% loss rate versus this guy. It's awful.
Could be annoying, this guy. I gave you right.
Yeah, absolutely. Can be a total jerk. All right, and that is crystal number 2 for GanonsGoneWild at 27 minutes. Still got the rest of the dark side of the mountain. Meanwhile, Tylersalt right on his heels in Hera right now. Tylersalt giving us.
Yeah.
You can explain it. You're better at it.
Yeah, that's yeah. How do I call it? Pot trick or pot entry, I guess. Yeah, you can lay a bomb there on the stripe on the floor. There's it's hard to explain in English. It's possible. It's possible. That should be enough, I guess.
There's a few different ways of doing
Yeah.
the Hera pot. You saw the way that GanonsGoneWild did it with the hook speed, and then there's various setups for putting the bomb down and aligning yourself. I think that's one of the latest tricks for Hera pot, where you can like hold your sword and back into the explosion, so you can guarantee you're on the right pixel.
It's not really hard. It's very free, I guess. You have to go with your shadow, the shadow from Link, to the stripe on the floor, and with the shadow is totally full cleared the stripe. Then you can lay a bomb, and then you go up left to the packs, line up, go to the pot, and when the explosion from the bomb is, you go backwards to the explosion and damage boost you to the pot, and then you can hook in, and you're in.
Map check!
Oh,
Turtle Rock and Thieves Town are red crystals. Skullwoods, Ice Palace are both pendants, and Mire is the green pendant.
Okay.
Alright, so Turtle Rock is required. This does increase the amount of items we need. We need the Ice Rod, we need the Ether Medallion. Swamp is a crystal, so we also need that mirror. Fire Rod is going to be required as well, so not necessarily going to be a quick seed anymore.
Get Ether on Turtle Rock entry there.
Mm-hmm.
The Hookshot Cave.
Alright, but we have full Dark World access with the mitts and the hammer and the moon pearl, so we can go pretty much anywhere we want. Looks like
pod.
Pod's a good call, right?
Yeah.
It's a 10th dungeon. You have everything for it. You have the hammer. You have silvers even. You have a lamp even, so you don't even have to worry about doing it in the dark. The only thing that I personally would maybe hold off on Pod is no mirror, because Pod for me is a little easier without or with the mirror. But I think that's more just because I'm noob. And of course the mirror could just be here in Pod too, so. Alright, so Tylersalt didn't do Spike Cave. Let's see if he runs over there to do it now. Yeah, it looks like it. So good for him here. Gotta be careful here, don't want to take a death. Yeah, maybe bust out that cape for this.
These Lionels can be scary.
Oh yeah, they're painful.
Yeah. 4 hearts? 4 hearts when you... I guess 4 hearts, huh? Right? I don't know. 3 or 4?
I think it's... Yeah, yeah, you're right. It's 3 or 4, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it shouldn't be a problem here. He's got half magic. The cape should last just fine. Alright, so it was a small key in the shooter room in Pod. And rewarded with his Canis Mariac. Alright, Pod is required to have 4 small keys in the front at least. Could be more, but can never be less.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can determine what you can skip here based on that information. This is how I route Pod as well, with the key layout that we saw here.
Yeah, me too. The Samaria, we can do super stairs after.
Yeah.
Here, so it's nice.
We got Hype Cave from Tylersalt here, so a little bit of divergence. There's a bottle. I think that's our first bottle actually. So Sick Kid is now available, but
not very hype in that cave.
Not very hype, no. And also, like, depending, could be annoying if he's trying to go to Pod now, and considering doing a death warp anywhere. Then it's actually not good, because now he has a fairy in a bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like
that would never happen, right?
Yeah, nah. GGW taking the big key in the front and going directly to Helmasaur, and leaving the back for later. Yeah, we've seen another. Thank you, Legendary Moon Tracker. We have seen another bottle on Desert Ledge. We just currently have no way to get to it, and I do believe it was a blue potion in there, in that bottle. Kern in chat. Fairy in a bottle can allow for bottle camera unlock though, in case Tyler runs out of arrows and despawns the ones under the pots.
800 IQ move there.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, absolutely.
Nice turtle room here. Good setup. Now we got hammer socking.
Yeah, and looks like GDW starting off with the bombs. I think it's like 4 bombs and 1 hammer hit, as we saw from Lana Bean last game. Or in this case, 2 bombs and didn't count how many hammer hits. And 1 silver arrow to the face. And down goes Helmasaur. This is Crystal number 3 for GanonsGoneWild. And just the map.
I think the bomb strat is a bit faster instead of spin speeding Helma strat.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I think, you know, the one that Lana showed us last game, which I've seen before from a few other runners as well, the 4 bombs and 1 hammer hit is like really fast. And Arya Stark in chat helping us out here. It's 2 bombs and 9 hammer hits.
Thanks for that.
So appreciate that.
So 1 bomb or 4 hammer hits when I calculate right. Yeah. You need 17?
Yeah. Yep,
And
yep, that sounds right.
Yeah. Good to know.
Good to know indeed. Especially since the modes in this tournament include McBoss. You can get Helmasaur in some really annoying places, like the GT climb, for example.
Oh, yeah.
And
Skyward's room.
Yeah, bombs can be really useful. Sometimes the hammer is just like really hard to hit.
Yeah. Definitely. Looks like Tyler's clearing Helma at first too.
Did he go to the back already? I feel like, or am I just like?
I don't know right now. But I guess he wasn't in the back already, so.
Okay. I feel like I saw him in the U room, but maybe that was GanonsGoneWild, and I'm like, you know, kind of dyslexic right now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's a tempered sword in the dark maze, so that makes me feel like Tylersalt did not go back there, because, you know, why would you go back there but not to the dark maze room?
Yeah. Now we have sick equipment here, tempered and boots.
Yeah, tempered, silvers, yeah, half magic. You're set. You're not really looking for equipment upgrades. Not really. You're mostly just looking for your progression right now.
Yeah. We have a good number of hearts too. 1 or 2 more would be nice, but I guess we are fine now.
I mean,
we have powder, so.
Yeah, with half magic, powder, and cape, like, hearts don't even matter anymore.
Yeah. I agree with that. Tyler's doing spin speed struts on Helma. Like that. Your hitbox is bigger with that spin speed, so very nice.
Alright, down goes Helmasaur for Tylersalt.
With his 3rd crystal. Let's go. Oh, the boomer on GGW side was very, very scary.
Yeah, so
Could kill there.
you know what I said about hearts? I think you're right. Maybe a few more
Yeah,
hearts could be helpful just to not get into danger zones like this.
yeah, could be.
Oh, but
Oh,
look, a
nice.
fairy
Nice
just there.
fairy.
Yeah, it was a very friendly fairy.
I guess, I think you get a 50-50 chance to get a fairy there, so very nice.
Oh. I feel like whenever I get a fairy there, it always like flies off in a random other direction. It doesn't just like, here, come to me.
Like the god fairy when you run into Skullwoods on the overworld on Skull, there's a fairy too, in that 9 grass tiles
Oh,
where
yeah,
you can
yeah.
fall. She's always flying away.
Yeah.
That's Edge.
So that's the mean fairy.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a vanilla piece of art.
You know, big time save there. On top of not spending the time to pick up the heart, he also made it out of there before the timer ran out. So saved himself a good amount of time. All right, no Smith pickup, which, you know, makes sense, and you don't have the mirror. But I think this is Hammer Pex here. And Thieves Town is a crystal, so probably go into Thieves Town here shortly. All right, but now that we know our crystal information, what do we actually need for go mode here? Let's see. The mirror is required for. Oh wait, no. Swamp is a pendant.
Swamp is a pendant, yeah.
I thought it was skull.
What?
I thought it was skull. I think Swamp's a crystal. Maybe I don't know. I will trust the tracker way more than myself. But yeah. So I guess no mirror then. We need Fire Rod, Ice Rod, Ether Medallion, and that's technically it. Oh wait.
Yeah, Skywoods is dependent, yeah.
Oh, okay. So we do need. Okay, got it. Okay, so mirror, Fire Rod, Ice Rod, and Ether.
And Ether, yeah.
Okay, 4 items. Okay. Sig Kid, just 10 arrows. Tylersalt going in from the north. But both runners have been basically, you know, following the seed as it's, you know, telling you to go places. It's like, here's these items. Yeah. So.
Very straightforward, indeed.
Oh, looks like we will get a bit of a Skullwoods check here by Tylersalt. A lot of people consider Skullwoods as just overworld, at least the front. So we're gonna dip into it here before heading down into Thieves Town.
Are you a Skywoods dipper?
I am.
Fire Rod?
I am an unpredictable mess of a person.
Ah, okay.
The only thing you can know for sure that I will do is if I see a shield, I will 100% pick it up. But as far as dipping Skullwoods, sometimes I'll just check the first chest. Sometimes I dip it all the way. Sometimes I skip it altogether. I'm all over the place. How about yourself?
Yeah, I like to dip there because I had in the past I got 2 seeds in a row where there was progression like that with the ice
like
rod.
that, yeah. That's the first test that I like to check right there. I check that if that's an item I leave.
and the progression in the past was boots, so I never dipped there and never saw the boots, and oh yeah.
Yeah, oh gosh, it feels bad missing boots in a pendant Skullwoods, like especially when you can get there early, like early Dark World access, and it's like, oh no.
Yeah, and surely desert torch was you have to do it, so yeah, the boots. It's okay.
Alright, so Tylersalt is being very complete here. I probably would have left after that ice rod. But I would have been destroyed. Wow. There's the mirror. Very nice
Totally.
done there.
Yeah.
See, this is where you would have like gotten big, right? Right, Willie?
Yeah.
You like to full clear
Absolutely.
it. There you go. Yep, I would have
Man.
missed the very, very, very important mirror, which could have not only is required to beat a dungeon, but could also have more progression behind it. So
Absolutely. Got a mushroom there in the Thief's Big chest. Another
yeah,
fetch quest.
yeah.
Let's go.
Thieves Town with what is Cane of Burna and a mushroom so far. That's about
Yeah,
it, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think too. But we got flute, so it's a quick
But
check.
yeah, it's not too bad. And we already have the powder where we found the
Yeah.
mitts, so don't have to worry about, saving it or anything like that. Ha, a blind date.
A blind date. Oh, the fire
It's
rod.
always the fire rod and graveyard ledge. What? Okay, so mirror
Hey.
hiding the fire rod so you can go back to Skull Woods. This is basically a fire rod in Skull Woods. Speed is like, oh my gosh. Okay, well, yeah. This is Tylersalt is literally an ether medallion away from Go.
Yeah. That's huge.
That is very huge. We'll see what GanonsGoneWild does. He was going north from the south, so we haven't seen if he's decided to check or skip Skull Woods yet. We'll see here shortly, I imagine. Since he didn't find anything in Thieves Town, I suspect he'll probably will, because I mean, what else is there? Like, I guess there's like really slow, annoying Smith Chain and.
Yeah. Did.
Oh, deciding,
Eh?
skipping it for now. Where is he going? Okay, he's probably checking the ledge first while he decides if he wants to go back in that direction or not. And it looks like he is. Otherwise,
Is he going?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Very good for him.
yeah, I doubt he would just like leave after the Aspharat 2. In from Ganon's Gone Wild side of things, like he doesn't have a whole lot left. Like I said, just the Smith Chain, I think. Yeah, unless I'm like forgetting about something.
What's he doing now? Is he going away with that one item or?
Looks like he's
Nope.
heading to the back. So, all right. So he should be fine. He's not going to lose much time here. The trick is, will he go back to Graveyard Ledge? Graveyard Ledge is one of those things that a lot of people like to skip. For Tylersalt had already done King's Tomb, but Ganon's Gone Wild has not. So it actually might make it more likely for him to go there, just because he can check Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb with the mirror in hand.
Yeah, when you have that equipment they got when both of them enter Dark World, it's good. It's a good route to, doing everything on the overworld. On Dark World, you have a good route there. You can go from Pot to Village of Outcasts to Skullwoods to the North Route to Catfish to Pyramid Ledge. That's a nice
route. Somebody mentioned he's got a few other things that, some earlier things like the dam and Nagina and things like that we saw Tylersalt do already.
Yeah.
But Ganon's has not done it yet. But yeah, you're absolutely right. It makes a nice route over there with that mirror in hand in the North Dark World. Now, okay, so basically they're both ether away from go mode at this point. Well, we'll see what he does with the mirror, but where would you go after this? Like my first thing is, like, as soon as I get mitts, flute, and mirror, I head over to the mire area. I don't know why. I just like to do that. In this case, desert's a crystal, so like obviously go ahead and just finish that off.
I mean, my area could be very nice. You have very quick checks there with Shed and Checkerboard, so...
Yeah, but, that mirror puts Skull Woods, or I mean Swamp Palace
in
play, so... that's a full crystal with 6 items as well.
Yeah.
The other reason I would want to go to the Mire area is you can see the medallion entry requirement for Mire, and if it's Ether, for example, then you know that it can't be pad, you know you can't even get into Mire, you know what I mean? Like, so it kind of like narrows it down a little more. Oh,
yeah,
mushroom.
We got a nice raid here from Link to the Past randomizer channel. Thank you for the raid, guys.
Yeah,
hope you're
really
doing well,
appreciate
everything.
that. Welcome, raiders. A lot of money here for the mushroom. That magic lady really wants that mushroom.
300 bucks. Let's go.
Yeah, she's paying an awful lot for that mushroom. Must be a pretty good one.
She likes vegetables. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, even though, you know, Tylersalt may have been first to a couple of those items, GDW has still pretty much maintained his lead. He might have lost a little bit of time, but he's still like a little bit ahead right now. They both have the same things done, and all right, here is that Mire check. That was Ether, I think, on Mire. So we know, yeah. So we know that it can't be Ped. We know that it won't be Mire. Hey, fire shield.
Now we got a mirror shield on the lake, on the floating island. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, we saw that this was a blue potion, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, hard to say no to that. You know, like, just get it.
Absolutely.
All right, here's the desert play. I think I prefer to check checkerboard cave before desert, just in case. If Ether's there, then you can go mode desert, and sometimes that's really nice. Like if the big key is like early and you don't have to go to the right side.
Yeah, me too.
But then again, if Ether's in desert, then you don't even have to check checkerboard cave. So. Oh, Tylersalt's saying, you know what? I actually want that heart.
Okay.
Oh, Lana Bean. You and Brave last game getting to see all your shields. I would have picked them all up.
Shields are friends.
Was that the second item?
I guess so. Yeah.
Monkey? No. Was it? I can't remember. Well, even if it was just one item, you still want to probably go do the boss first in case it has the other item before checking the big chest. But let's see. I know the torch was the small key, the main chest was the big key, and then I think it was two items on the right side. Yeah, one thing I really like about this seed is with Ether being go mode, as well as the requirement for our last crystal, you don't have to worry about like, you know, dipping Turtle Rock without the ice rod or going into a long dungeon like Mire. You don't have to worry about Ped. Like, there's a lot of like worries. The only possible like pendant you have to consider right now is Ice Palace.
Yeah, we got 2 items here.
Okay, so it was 2 items on the right. Okay, cool.
50 bucks and 300 bucks. So much money.
But here's what I will say about the progression. So the mirror led to the fire rod. So our fire rod's our latest progression. Like, Ice Palace is actually, like, obviously you still do Swamp first, right? It could just be there. But Ice Palace could very easily be hiding that Ether.
Yeah, definitely. On GGW side, we have a very nice Landmo Silvers fight.
Yeah,
One
he is
cycle.
flying
That's
through
good.
this.
Yeah.
Very nice execution. And Tylersalt too. Tylersalt's really showing us a lot of good execution too. You can see the
Yeah.
occasional bonk here and there, but
The nerfs.
yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Like when I play on a restream in an official race against an opponent I know is like really good, yeah, I get pretty nervous and I start making all sorts of mistakes, like way more than
Yeah,
Tylersalt.
definitely. On his Lanmo fight. Looks good. Yeah, and bye.
Very
Let's
nicely
go.
done. Yeah, Willie, you're the NMG expert here. You know how all of these fights work. So feel free to explain when these guys are crushing it.
Well, with that equipment, you got to do Lanmo with the bow too, but not with silvers. So it's even harder. It's one of the
Yeah.
hardest fight in the NMG speedrun. So yeah, if you're interested in speedrunning that game on vanilla, practice Lanmo. It's always a good advice, I guess.
Yeah. Question in chat from Lucid Nimbus about Ganon's Gone Wild. I imagine it has to do with the whole like Girls Gone Wild thing, right? And that is plural. But I actually really like and think it's clever if it were Ganon's, like Ganon has gone wild. So if that is the actual intent, or maybe it's a double entendre and both are intended, and I think that's pretty clever. So that would be cool.
Yeah.
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 Go ahead.
Yeah, now we see why GanonsGoneWild skipped the lightning or the light dam. Is this called dam? I don't know the English
Yeah,
word.
it's just called the
Yeah,
dam.
the dam. Yeah. He can combinize that with the swamp palace. So good for
Gets
him.
to combine the two. Yep, that's the dream, right?
Yeah,
Get to skip the
absolutely.
dam and do it later with the swamp. But as you can see, both runners have basically the same things done, and they're both in swamp right now. Ganon's Gone Wild about a room ahead, 2 rooms ahead. So basically the same amount of lead since the very beginning. I think that maybe Tylersalt didn't do hammer pegs. Maybe.
I think he skipped it. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
might be
yeah. Was
maybe
going in the north.
game
So
stuff like that. Yeah.
Mm.
So maybe a few skips over there. Maybe I can't remember right now.
So swamp palace, a palace. The important stuff in that palace is not to get hit and have clean movement. Then you're fine.
Yep.
But it's a very hard dungeon when you're, when you're on the speed run. It's a dungeon that in the beginning it's your favorite dungeon, but at the end it's a very, very hard dungeon. So
Oh my god! So I was actually gonna ask you about that because I was just about to say how Swamp Palace is my favorite dungeon.
Yeah.
And it's funny that you mentioned in the beginning it's your favorite. I mean, I've been playing this game for like 2 years now.
Yeah.
But I do still consider myself kind of a beginner, so I'll take it.
Yeah. Well, you can lose a couple of time there very, very quickly. So you get hit there by the fire snake with bad RNG or bad movement.
Yeah.
1 second lost, then the second lost, third second lost. It's annoying, but it's okay. But Ganon's Gone Wild.
There it is.
Has the
Go
ether.
mode.
Okay.
Ether medallion. That is go mode. Okay, which means Tylersalt will be hitting go mode here very soon. This race is very close, you guys. It is.
Oh yeah.
You know, with the exception of what the big key and GT, it's pure execution from here on out. Yeah, that's it. That's go mode. Under an hour for both runners. I think about 30 seconds apart. All
yeah,
right.
we can count here. So now,
All right.
Open the door. Okay, on.
All right.
57:25.
57:25, getting through that one open key door.
Careful there. 42.
Oh wow, this could be dangerous. Nope, he's got it.
17
Wow.
seconds.
17-second difference.
Yeah.
GanonsGoneWild, a death there could have really changed, you know, what the race was going to look like. But GanonsGoneWild made it through with half a heart, and he's going to be going over to TR, beelining for TR, and into GT after this. This is going to be a pretty fast seed overall for both of these runners.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
I think, honestly, I don't see either of them feeling too far behind or ahead. Like, you know, this was just kind of a... Light World was a little annoying, but it was a pretty straightforward seed. Like, it's just like, here's your items, go there, get your thing, and follow progression. The only like tricky thing, I guess, was the mirror in Skull Woods.
Yeah.
That is something that, you know, easily one of the runners could have skipped. So, but both of them got it right. So it's like, if you're playing, you don't feel like you're ahead because you got that. You feel like, oh shoot, my opponent probably got this too. So this is like, yeah. So I don't know. We will see.
Mm-hmm. It's an execution race right now, so
Yeah, basically. Again, the only other real big thing is the GT big key. If you know, if it's like in compass room and somebody decides to go full left, or you know, if whatever, you know, you can add or remove a little bit of time there. Besides that, it's just pure execution.
So Turtle Rock.
All right, if we're gonna continue keeping timers, 59:44 getting into Turtle Rock from GDW. So we can, you know, keep track of the time for every like milestone, I guess.
As overall was a bit cleaner, so must be a bit. Yeah.
Right. And 09 for Tylersalt. So we are 25 seconds apart at this point. So if we were 22 seconds between crystal catches, we have lost about 3 seconds on Tylersalt's side.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dapper Warman brings up a good point. If somebody decides to skip the Turtle Rock big chest, and if it makes a difference or not, right? So skipping the big chest, I think it's like a 96% or 7% chance that you're fine, but there's that 3 or 4% chance that you don't find a small key on Laser Bridge and you have to go back to the big chest.
That
so
would never
like
happen, right? Yeah, yeah.
No, of course not. Especially not in an important race, right?
Yeah. Nice change from and the gold sword. Okay.
Nice butter sword. Tylersalt has to be a little bit careful, but at the same time, he does have a fairy still.
Yeah.
I don't think he released it. He released the bee, but not the fairy, I believe. Yeah, it is. Zelda 1 hype in chat is saying it is much more common for people to skip than to check it.
Yeah, definitely.
I always check the big chest for some. That's one of the few things I always do. The one time I decided to try skipping it was one of those rare times I got 3%ed. So I'm like, you know what? No, it's just not meant for me.
Classic.
Very nice. Gillian22 in chat. GanonsGoneWild. He's gonna skip it.
Yeah. That's wild,
I
man.
I like it.
Good pokies here.
All right, well, there is the big chest skip right there from GGW.
And the big chest skip 2 on Tylersalt.
We'll see.
Now it must be Laser Bridge. Now it must be.
Well, there's that 3% chance it's not on Laser Bridge. That's
Yeah, I mean, for God's sake. It must be.
okay. But yeah, Tylersalt did skip it as well. He skipped the big chest. So if it's not here on Laser Bridge, then they both have to go back for it.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Map
Accidental
spreads.
map check. Happens to all of us. There it
we
is. Small key.
Safety switch room strats.
Okay.
We got
so
Trinix with the gold sword.
we'll take time after Trinex. But we had a 22-second difference on the crystal pickup at Swamp, and then we had 25-second difference on the entrance to Turtle Rock.
Not the quick kill on Trinix, but that's okay. Can do a 0 cycle on him with the gold sword, but it's fine. 3
Oh,
seconds,
right.
I
Like
guess.
if you do the dashing to the back, right?
Yeah,
Something like
yeah, correct.
that. Excuse me. All right, and
So
Crystal.
where's the big? Yeah.
104.34. All right, yeah, we see numbers in chat. If
Yeah.
you guys want to go ahead and guess where the big key to GT will be, you have to hunt for this big key. You got 22 places it could be. Get your numbers in chat. It is going to be based off of the first person that enters GT. In this case, it's almost certainly GanonsGoneWild unless something crazy happens. So based off of GGW's path, get your numbers in. As soon as he enters GT, the game is you can no longer put your guesses in. What is your guess, Willie?
My guess is always the 1.
Always 1? All right, I'm going to go
Always
with
1.
4.
Okay.
We have a 24 in chat from Kern. All right, and
Ooh.
that's a 105.19 from Tylersalt on the crystal pickup. So we are almost a minute. No, wait, hold on. I'm totally. Thank you, Gillian. 43 seconds.
Yeah, 43. We see right side. The beginning on GDW side.
All right, looks like a right first. No small key. One small key.
Yeah,
Willie
we got small key.
continues. Okay. So this could save some time. Let's say GanonsGoneWild goes here to the right and there's no key over here on the right side. Tylersalt may, like, for example, do hope left or, you know, just rando rush or something along those lines. And if the big key's on that side, then he can do some catching up.
Yeah.
GT routing is always a thing. Oh,
Going in the left side.
so this could either be a Dark Magician or a Rando Rush. So
Oh, right side.
Tylersalt kind of wants it to be in Stalfos's room if this is Dark Magician, or else he just loses time here. All right, so this is check number 7, I believe, for
Yeah.
GW.
What's the 7?
Oh, he's continuing. Okay. So this looks more like a, yeah, either rando rush or full left, like you said. So that means that Tylersalt kind of is in the lead at this point because
Yeah.
we know it's not in Compass Room. All right, so that was 8, 9, 10, 11 for GDW.
Got a 12.
I do the same thing, Dapper Worm Man. I also use Ether before killing all of them, and Penguin always laughs at me when I do. Alright, so this is, what, 13 for
Yeah.
GDW, who is only a few seconds behind at this point, maybe like 10. Oh my gosh, this has got to be intense. I know that Tylersalt views GGW as a much stronger runner and definitely was feeling like he's the underdog in this one. There it is.
15.
There's the big key. Big key. So that'll be 15 for GGW, right?
Yeah, should be the
Okay.
15.
All right. If you guessed 15, did anybody guess 15? Oh, we have Nustria guessed 15. And Holy Rayan.
Holy Rayan, yeah.
Holy Rayan.
GG's to
Nustria
both
and
of you.
GG's to you guys. All right. Oh, I didn't catch. Okay, let's see.
Now we got a climb race like that.
108.34. Going into here. Doing well.
Good mimics here on GGW side.
108.40. 10 seconds behind on GGW. This is crazy, you guys. Yeah, 10, 11 seconds. It's all execution here. Execution, you know, the Ganon fight, you know, if you miss a silver arrow or don't quite hit the 1-in-1, things like that, any of those things can happen. RNG, like, this is just anybody's game. Exciting race. I'm happy to see that, you know, like something that we all want to be a really close race. Oh my gosh, they're just like one room apart. I'm getting like all chills and bumpy and over here, goosebumps and stuff.
Oh, G3 is hard to Tyler.
Oh, looks like. Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Oh
no. A little bit of struggling going on here with
GGW has the lead, yeah.
GGW has re-obtained the lead.
That gauntlet was unfortunate on Tyler's side.
And yeah, RNG, those things can always happen.
Yeah, so. Definitely. But he's missing the one cycle on Lenmo 2 side. Tyler 2.
Yeah, looks like it'll be a 2-cycle for both of them. Alright, so now GGW made it up to that room at 115, 116. Let's see what it goes for Tylersalt. We have, you know, we still have Trolldorm 2. We have Aga patterns. So it looks like the lead just like swapped about 10 seconds.
Definitely. Nice Wizropes 2 on GGW, but nice Wizropes 2 on Tyler's side. Very good. Torch room.
Oh my gosh, and this music, this MSU is intense. It's getting more riled up. Okay, so GanonsGoneWild skipped getting that magic refill there, and I don't think that Tylersalt needed it, so there's a little more time lost. And like, you never know, right? Like, how close is it? Like, how close is this race? So like, do you or don't you? Good job on Tylersalt getting an extra key there. I don't think GGW needed to get a key.
Cape Strat on Moldom 2. Good execution.
Very nicely done. Validation check with a green potion. That's handy. You can use Cape Strats on Ganon if you want to. You don't have to worry about magic. Alright. Aga 2, you guys. Aga 2.
Yeah, one of the hardest fights in the game.
Tyler, what are you doing in the chat? You're racing. We see you.
Oh, he is.
Right, 1, 2. That's 2 hits here. Was that a cape? I've never used the cape for Aga 2. I think I'm about to start because that was nice.
Yeah, it could be.
You'll get knocked around by the blue balls and.
That's 5. On GGW side, that's 6. He's down. It's a bit unfortunate here, Tyler side. Double. Yeah, same cycle. Yeah.
Just one ball hit behind, but. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what happens. This is
Intense.
intense. Ganon's dropped down, GGW dropped down right before the 113.
Okay.
Okay, see, look, if a pro runner uses cape strats on Ganon, I can use cape strats on Ganon, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, I think it was about 15 seconds difference.
Yeah, with the
Going
cape,
against
the fight is free. So,
Alright, GGW getting into the final phase here. One arrow hit there.
there.
Got a torch
Oh.
glitch.
I think the torch glitch was not. I
Nice,
think
is gonna need one more.
the torch glitch there, but it's okay.
This should be it here, right?
And
There it is. Down goes. Get your
Ganon's
GGs in chat for GGW.
GG's on him.
Oh, this was such a close race. Oh, my
yeah.
god.
Double here. Oh,
Oh, weird.
red hits.
That was
Okay.
so weird. Down goes to get your GGs in chat for Tylersalt. Looks like the two
GGs.
finished very, very close together. Only about a 20-second difference. GG's to both GanonsGoneWild and to Tylersalt. Incredible race from both of you guys.
Very.
Wow. Amazing. Congratulations to both of these runners.
Yeah.
Putting on a show 1:14:22 and 1:14:42. Those are just incredible times. Like, you don't get times like that unless you're good at this game. So, big GG's once again.
Yeah, big GG's. Very nice.
And we are joined by Tylersalt in the commentary booth. GG's Tylersalt. We were just talking about you. How do you
GG.
feel?
Thanks, guys. GG's. I'm still shaking. I thought I had it. I hit the route so hard that never happens. Yeah, that like watching back the end of the restream, I knew that climb was super sloppy. My climb is usually really good, and I think I was just really nervous, and so didn't deal with some RNG as well as I could have there, but I knew I had to play absolutely perfect, like at the top of my game to have a shot against GanonsGoneWild. I feel like I did basically everything that I could do here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you did incredibly. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Billy.
Yeah, you did. I would say the same. You did pretty well. Really, really good. I think it was the beginning a bit on the escape sequence.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate, but
A bonk fest for me.
Yeah.
I was so nervous.
but that's fine. That's totally reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying right before you joined, getting a time like 1:14, 40 seconds, like getting 20 seconds away from a player like GGW,
Oh,
like
yeah.
you're good. There's no way
Yeah.
to go around it. Like you hit the route or you don't hit the route. If you're getting a time like that, you're great at this game.
Yeah,
So-
it feels good. It's a big, obviously with the loss, it's still like a big confidence booster for me. I came into this game expecting to lose by 20 minutes. And then when standard boots rolled, which I think is the most of the modes in the tournament, puts the most emphasis on execution, I was like, this was the last mode that I wanted to see against GGW. I was just like, give me McBoss, give me
something to shake it up, right?
something weird that I can, maybe, pull something out. And then I saw this roll. I was like, oh no,
Like,
this is bad. So in my worst case scenario mode, to be able to finish just 20 seconds behind somebody as good as GGW feels really good, and it's a big confidence booster.
Yeah, absolutely. And like it could have been like there was actually a moment, if you go back and rewatch the restream, there's a moment where GGW is like, do I go into Skull or don't I? And then he splits and is like, so now he goes over and checks Bumper Ledge first, but then he
Yeah.
goes back to Skull Woods after
No,
that. And
no,
Yeah.
that was when I went into Skull Woods. I'm a big Skull Woods guy, and I was like, Skull Woods has the goods. Holy crap, it's got the goods today! And like that was the moment where I thought that I had a chance.
No, you had it.
Right?
Yeah,
I was just like, people are like, this is Pendant Skull. Lots of people skip Pendant Skull. I never do. And so to pull the goods out of Skull felt so good, and then to go over and get Fire Rod
get the
right
Fire Rod
afterwards.
immediately after. Yep.
I was on cloud 9 at that point, and I was just like, "There's a really good shot that he didn't do that, and that I just took a big lead, but he did, and that's what it is."
And I wanted to mention something too. I know you've been talking about like how good GGW is too, but I don't want you to feel like you're not like. I just want to point out like, so you lost a little bit of time in the escape sequence.
Yeah.
And then basically after that, like you made a choice to go to Agena, which is something that GGW skipped. So you were behind by about that amount of time for like the entire rest of the game until you caught up a little bit with your Skullwoods decision came a little earlier, and then. I think you were like 17 seconds behind or so, finishing up Swamp after having gotten Ether, and you were losing like maybe like 2 or 3 seconds, to 5 seconds on execution here and there, and then your GT route swapped it entirely.
Hell
right?
yeah,
So,
Rando Rush.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Rando Rush. So yeah, GanonsGoneWild went full right, or not full right, but he went to Compass Room.
Went to Compass Room first, yeah.
Yeah, so then you were ahead by like 10 or 15 seconds going up the climb. So I don't like the point I'm trying to make is like, you can tell that the execution was a little bit better on GG Wilds, but your execution was way, way, way up there. Like it's not like something to like slack off against, No,
I felt really good. Thank you for saying that. It's good. It's like this is my first main tournament that I qualified for. I was Q4, and just like I feel like I'm playing really well right now, execution wise and decisions wise. So I have no complaints. No complaints here.
Oh. Well, GG's once again. I don't know if I haven't checked. I don't know if GG is going to join us.
No, he said he didn't have time for an interview. So, but we chatted a little bit in the race time room, and GG's to him for sure.
Yeah, big time. GG's to GanonsGoneWild. So that puts GGW at a 2-0 right now. It puts you, Tylersalt, at a 1-1, correct?
1-1. Yeah, because I beat Billy here the other day. So
that's right.
And then I have my first game. We just scheduled it. I have my first game against Matt Cap, who is our other group member, tomorrow at 2 Eastern.
All right, Espanol.
Sí.
Sí. Well, do you have any other questions or comments about the race? Any thoughts?
No. I think there were a couple decision points. I decided that I was going to be really aggressive with dungeon clearing, and clearly it paid out. Like basically everything was in dungeons, which was really nice. Like going to. Was there anything in pod? I don't think there was anything in pod.
There was a tempered sword.
Yeah. A tempered, that's good.
Yeah, that's it.
But I felt okay about going there early, right after getting, I guess not after getting Dark World access, but my first trip into the Dark World, going over there felt like the right call. I've been a big fan. And the big news, of course, is that I get to update the counter on my stream to 23 seeds, since skipping Pyramid Ledge the entire time has screwed me.
Congratulations on that.
So
there you go.
That's the real win. That's the real win, that we're up to 23 on that counter. Feeling good about that. So continue on.
Well, awesome.
But
that's good.
Thank you guys for coming in and doing the restream. I was really hoping that this got a restream, so that I could watch it back and learn from GGW. So I'm really looking forward to that. Thank you guys for signing up.
Yeah. No problems at all. Did you have any other comments as well, Willie? Or
oh no. I think you both said everything. Was a very nice race to watch and to comment. Thank you for that. Thank you, Tyler, for that race in GGW. And thank you, Smirch, to commentated that with me. Thank you a lot. Was very fun.
Yeah, and
yeah,
don't forget our tracker as well. Big thank you to
Yeah.
Legendary Moon, who kept us able to commentate appropriately, keeping everything tracked for us. She did an amazing job today. Really appreciate
Absolutely.
it. And a big shout out to chat as well, because chat was just over here. You will have fun watching the restream, Tylersalt, because
good.
chat was a blast today.
Let's go, chat.
And also thanks to SpeedGaming as well for doing these restreams and the crew behind it and restreaming and everything like that. It takes a lot of volunteer work and time and effort. So really appreciate SG running out and doing this stuff. Thank you guys behind the scenes. All right, and that should wrap it up. Thanks to everybody. GG's again to Tylersalt and GanonsGoneWild. Keep an eye out for them. Follow the runners. Follow us. Follow the tracker. Follow everyone. And we'll see you guys next time.
Have a good one. Bye bye.
Bye, chat.